Greetings everyone, my name is Nivel, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Megaman Maker. In this morning live stream, I'll cover a combination of Veersman levels and levels I find online for about 2ish hours, then move on to art, and then I'll showcase memes on a separate stream. First and foremost though, here's the rules. So welcome to the stream, Jaden, Snivy, Pixel Boy, Raccoon, Jedok, Buster, Top Secret Yoshi, Lipatio, Pixel Boy, James P, Nuthouse, and all the watchers on Twitch and anyone else who I missed. Hey Shade. So let's get started with this stage. Megaman Apple 0.13, Dr. Apple Stage 4 by Apple123 and 8th place, score of 1. The last stage in this series was kind of, well, rather brutal. Let's see how this compares. I wasn't sure if I forgot yours, Pixel Boy. Last time I did his base, so last time I did the stage's base, so I'll do it again just for safety. Thank you, James. That'll be the 6th level in the queue. Links to the level queue will be present in the description below, both on Twitch and YouTube. And timestamps will eventually be posted. New Year's has been going pretty well. Oh yeah, if you're part of the Discord server, as a brief forewarning, the voting gauntlet is soon ending this Sunday. So if you haven't made a vote yet, please do so. I repeat, if you haven't placed your vote yet, please do so before Sunday. The top 3 victors will be played on a weekday stream. Now, if there's a tie for first, second, or third place, I will use a roulette to choose. Oof, getting sick with the flu, that sucks. Another reason why I love playing his bass. Double jumping. I said it before and I'll say it again. My favorite aspect of bass's playstyle here is not so much the dashing, it's the double jumping. It comes in handy in so many different locations. By the way, I'm using the Megaman X mod by Red. You may have noticed there's a new feature been added. Notice on the top left, below my weapon meter, I can see the exact number of uses for my current weapon. A pretty handy feature. Whatever it is, it's best that you're feeling better. Also, I think the idea has always been in the bottom right, never mind. Needs hiding enemies behind the background. See? Easy. Thank you, Top. That'll be level 7. I still can't see what the enemies behind the torches are. Oh, yeah, not an option. Base is still the easy mode for this stage. Thank you. As I was saying, base is still the easy version of the stage, but unlike the last stage, I still say it's fun to play it with the other characters. In Stage 3 of Apple's Fortress, the issue was that it really didn't feel like it was designed... Well, the other characters could beat it, but it was designed more in line with Base's capabilities. Or something like that. I know, I could just use the tornado. It's okay, you're only way late by about 4 or 5 minutes. Texted the fire tallies, just as I taught. And yes, I know about the new update to Jeff Extravaganza. I may take a look at it in the future. But I really need some new levels made in that mod, with that mod in mind. What I'm curious is about how did they make the fire tallies invisible? Geez, that's a lot of E-tanks. I know these series are supposed to be difficult, but it seems it's getting a bit excessive. Run. One, 2, 0. I know exactly what's happening. Maybe. There's a hidden timer somewhere. Maybe there wasn't, it would just try to freak me out. Ow. That was a cheap shot. Hang on. That's better. Oh, that explains a lot, Buster. That was a neat side effect. And I don't really have any complaints about it because the fire tallies were always placed next to torches. Or right above torches, so it's not like I never knew where they were. That's cool. I didn't think you could use the X key like that. Huh? You want to rematch this soon? Down for the count. Compared to the third stage, this feels like it's on a different level pack entirely. Far more easy and more reasonable for me to complete. That one felt almost like Diet Kaiser in some places, even with base. It'd be even worse with any other character. Here it's better. That's cool. Time Spinner, I've heard, it's an interesting game, but it has its shortcomings. I'll probably cover it after I cover Crawl, or... was it Chasm or Crawl? The one that was the roguelike Metroidvania. I'm interested in that, though I've heard it's kind of... bleh. But I want to find out by myself how bleh it is. Decent start. Second up is Learn the Magnet Beam by Little Mac. 81 plays, score 26. Hey Sylveon, nice new avatar. It's been a while since we last had a Magnet Beam focus level. As in... how many years has it been? We may have had one early last year, but other than that, I've forgotten about this. Especially during the earlier days, these were far more common. Sadly, I have no means of offense, so I can only jump, dodge, and weave. I wish there was a manual tree version with less flashing. I get why it flashes, it's due to NES limitations, but I prefer if the beam was more solid. Ah, thank you, tapping. No worries, I can speedrun this. Well, it is an aesthetic choice as well, but I'd prefer if it was an option. The reason why I'm pointing this out is, I know it's authentic to the first version, but... especially after seeing the Magnum Tree version, I'd prefer that. Of course, I know I have a lot of criticisms for this game, but this is more of a minor one. Again at this exact same spot because I didn't let go fast enough. Okay. I could have preferred if there was a checkpoint there, but I guess it's right after that screen, knowing my luck. This is the speedrunner route. That was my fault this time. Yeah, I really would have preferred if there was a checkpoint here. Take your bets. There's a checkpoint right after that screen. It's just that one screen with the turnaround. Mode of truth. See? Checkpoint's right over here. I knew it. Congrats, Not House. Nice. Now we're using this to carry the boxes. I mean, that's a logical place I would put it. But yeah, it's kind of rough. Thankfully, it only takes about 30 seconds to get back there, but yikes. Yeah, this section's cool. No doubt about that. Whoa! Despite my one criticism there, I'm liking the introductions. Oops. Ah, good, it doesn't teleport me into a bed of spikes. That's how we know it's a little max stage. If this was Lipatio, I'd be dead at least twice now. Okay, switch. Or 7. Ow. Ow. I see, that was a perfect run room, I guess. Come on, one more. Excellent. Thank you, Totem Polen. You're the best. Sure thing, Iwumi. I always take preference or priority to projects made by users of this channel. Teaching the player about what to do next, I guess. Nine, 8. Oops. Have I doomed myself? Nope. Yes. I did not go fast enough. See, this section actually introduces us to the incoming challenge. That's good foreshadowing. Come on, get in. Thank you. Gradually, these puzzles are becoming more complex. Not how I intended this to work, but hey, I get crushed anyways. Get in, get in. They do. But I wouldn't call them Kaizo most of the time, thankfully. If you want Kaizo stages, see some stuff by Little Mac and Captain Pollution, I guess. This is pretty well choreographed. Just in the nick of time. Oh boy. Actually, that was a bit easier. Do this, and that. I did a tap jump there, game. Now that was the game's issue. I don't really have as many issues with left and right not being inputted. I have more issues with the conversion, and dropped inputs entirely for jumping, really. Regardless of some of my complaints, this stage is pretty fun. Currently my favorite level, designed for a bit more of an advanced audience. But as I said, it's fine. And that's the end too. Wonderful finish. Decent at the very least, only recommend it to somewhat skilled players. It kind of assumes how to... This level already assumes you understand how to use the magnet beam a bit. If you don't know how to use the magnet beam, well, this stage is kind of a pain. Get up, please. Thank you. Super creative as well. Come on. Okay, you're not going. Thank you for allowing me to escape, Iceman. Bravo. Fair level of the episode so far. Good job, Little Mac. It's alright, Buster, Jaden. I don't mind some gentle ribbing. It's kind of become a running gag, so... If it gets repeated in the same episode multiple times, yeah, it's an issue. First few times per episode, I'm okay with it. Indeed, Snivy. I mean, I know I had some criticisms, but in the grand scheme of things, they're kind of minor, or don't actually apply to the level itself. But as I said, Before playing the stage, make sure to practice in the magnet beam. It has a short refresher at the start, but then it throws you into the deep end pretty quickly. Number 3 up is Level 45 Delta Destroyed by Orlando Masaru, 9 plays and a score of 2. Sure, let's do this as Brodo. Is this a remix of the Megaman 8 intro stage theme? That's cool nonetheless, Pixel Boy. See, it sounds kind of like a halfway remix of the 8 intro stage theme. I see you there, Key. Of course, that's the hard part, of course. I'm afraid I'm not bass. Oh yeah, also channel update. Tonight is a level pack, probably half of it. Tomorrow morning is Aeon Drive. Tomorrow evening is still to be determined. I know exactly what these keys are used for. It's a stage by you know who, so... Not aborted. Changing the song, but I don't wish to. It took inspiration from someone else from this, because I know someone who made a level pack did exactly this. Shedrel. Shedrel's Rising had the option of changing the level at the start of it. Let me rephrase that. In the level pack Shedrel's Rising, at the start of every stage, you had the choice of changing the music. This seems to have inherited that. By the way, the green keys are going to be used at a shop at the end. Nothing else to worry about. Okay, I'll link it. I know, I don't know why this stage has a music selector. It does feel kind of random. Even in Shedrel's Rising, it felt kind of more of a nice to have. Drill bomb. Still a very solid pick. Being able to change the characters and music selections this often, it almost feels a bit excessive. Not the number of checkpoints, but the amount of changes you can do. Oh, we have the Triple Blade and the Atomic Fire version 2. Well, the bosses are gonna die soon. Even faster if they're weak to one of them. FYI, for future plans, sometime in February, I'm planning on starting the LP of X-Dive, and in March or April, Genshin. Assuming BlueStacks can handle the former, which it should. Okay, the shop's to the left. I still don't know why Roll is the most expensive. Well, I know why. Because shield piercing. Totally worth it. And if you hit a checkpoint before or after, you can just redo that and get everything else. Go right ahead. Okay, let's try with the best ones first. Okay, Niter. Yeah, they did, in a similar vein to RE2, which makes me rather suspicious that they're making a remake secretly. Compared to Orlando's usual fare, I guess this was slightly better. Still kind of and plodding along. Number 4 up is Team Arena Enemy WT by Jinox74, 24 plays and a score of 2. That's quite a few downvotes relative to upvotes. I wonder what happened here. Yeah, RE2R. Mind you, I will play AM2R in the future once I get around to looping around the series. I'm not harming you, Vuis, not this time. They're just staying in the kiddie pools. Oh, is this an enemy gauntlet? Where you fight waves of enemies in various rooms? I mean, my new computer can run Citra. The question is, can Citra run Samus Returns? An acceptable performance ratio? I don't recall 6 having any puzzle sections. I know some Mega Man fan games have some puzzle sections, maybe 1 or 2 Mega Man games have them, but Let me put it this way. If you count Mega Man as an action-adventure game, it doesn't really have any puzzle sections, compared to something like The Legend of Zelda, which I would consider has some of them. Hang on, there's a lot of eggs and everything going on. What do I... oh. Alright, this is gonna suck. Master Man isn't really a puzzle, it's a maze. I mean, when I think of puzzle, I'm thinking more of the stuff like The Legend of Zelda. Master Man is just a maze. I'm referring to the one from Mega Man 8, I mean. How did you not realize Mega Man's not a puzzle series? Watch as we destroy all the Joes. Ah, working together, that makes more sense. In that sense, yeah, I can think of it as a mini puzzle, but... let me put... still not at the point where we consider it a puzzle game, or even a big puzzle in its own right. That's why there's power fantasy levels, Aimumi. This is both a power fantasy level without becoming too power fantasy-like. I mean, we still have a challenge, as in enemies are posing some threat to me. See what happened in that one room. In many power fantasy levels, you easily tear through all the enemies. Here, it's not quite as easy. You do have some offensive weaponry, but it's only the Buster and the shield. What do we get here? Another shield. Perhaps even a better one. Where did it come from? I can understand because of that one room, but other than that, I don't really see a reason. I hope I didn't miss any red keys. Yeah, I know. Bye. What makes this nice is that it forces you to use different special weapons to tear through the enemies. Not just the Buster or the traditional powerful weaponry. 2 shields, the laser trident. What else? Okay, on to 4. Tornado Blow would really help here. Aha, now time for the traditional powerful weaponry. You know what? I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna try not using it at least. Unless there's force beams. That's it. See? Not needed. Last section. For all this stage, I didn't have my trusty jet adapter, so there's that. Yeah, enemy spam is present in all these rooms. That tends to be the case for most power fantasy levels. But again, it's manageable because you have a pretty strong arsenal to compensate. If it was a regular stage, I'd be complaining, but you're supposed to tear through these enemies. Let me through. Triple blade. Yeah, definitely power. Not as good at longer range though. But a killer at short range. And getting stomped. Whoops. Yeah, don't go back then. Surprisingly, these enemies don't have that much contact damage. Thank you, Slippery. Meanwhile, in contrast, not good. Again. I wish there was a life respawner here, or at least one life pickup. It's so easy to accidentally go backwards. Shade Man isn't too difficult. If you really want a difficult boss in Mega Man 7, SlashMan's a better candidate. I can Buster Duel him, but it's kind of a toss-up when I can do it without dying once. Those gooey egg drops. Anyways, let's try this again, shall we? Ah, that's a lot better than usual. Alright. So that's what all the keys are for. And I got all of them. Although, to be considered, most of them are fairly straightforward to get. Fun stage definitely bucks the trend from the usual stage by Jedok. It's a Power Fantasy stage, but still offers a challenge. Oh man. I'm most worried about Ring Man. Freeze Man is acting as a distraction. Of course you can still do that, so I have to be careful. Oh, I do need to defeat both of them. Well, that makes it a lot easier. Another very solid stage, surprisingly so. Honorable mention. I understand why I got a negative score though, because, you know, especially the more difficult Power Fantasy levels, they don't tend to be liked as much as the more traditional Power Fantasies, where you have no challenge. I liked it though. That isn't a glitch, YouTube. That's totally intended. Especially because he has a unique animation tied to it. Oh boy, one sec. I'll be right back in a moment. And I'm back. Fifth up is Dark Elfman, Dog Robot Mode by Lipatio. 93 plays and a score of 32. It's the Lipatio stage from this series. So I swapped the mods, and now I'm using the Racing Edition. Knowing how many times I'm gonna die here, most likely, I want to cut down on the waiting time. Let's go. Aw. Okay, let's do roll. Let me know if the volume's too loud. Thankfully, I don't have the dodge roll. It's just continued rolling. Do I have jump? Yeah, I do. Panicked a bit there. I was worried he was gonna hit the spikes, see what happened in 2 other stages. Or it felt like 2 other stages. See? Safer. Time Man and Time Man and Time Man and Time Man and Knuckles. I'll get right at it, Iwumi. Not so hard yet. Also, this stage wasn't labeled with a difficulty option, which in a way makes me a bit more frightened. Time Man Tree and Time Man featuring Time Man from Megaman Powered Up DX Director's Cut Battle Deluxe Super Turbo Championship Edition. Featuring Knuckles from the Knuckles May Chuckles series. Returning participant? Makoto? I guess? I don't know, I haven't really paid much attention to the cast of DR2. Even before the DRLP, I mostly knew about the DR cast in the sense of imagery, but for DR2 and especially Tree, I basically know nothing. Well, with the exception of 2 or 3 people from each cast. But that's from jokes and memes, like Nagito and Coconut Mall. Whoa. See, easy button. Compared to Lipatio's usual fare, this was surprisingly easy. Would you say? Oh, it's halfway point, never mind. But so far it's, I wouldn't say normal in terms of Lipatio difficulty. Relative to other stages, it's actually more difficult than usual, but for a somewhat skilled player it should be fine. And for what it's building up to, it's actually pretty well contained, I'd say. Not too many unrelated elements, at least in the same section. Here it's trying to move on to a different section with different mechanics, slightly. Let's see, hang on, let me respond to that. I did say something earlier about Time Spinner, Jaden. I said I've heard a few things about it. It's decent, but it has some of its issues later down the line. I will play Time Spinner after I play Chasm or Crawl or whatever that roguelike Metroidvania is. I don't know what happened there. There must have been an extra input to the right. As I was saying, this Sunday is going to be Aeon Drive. Next Sunday, sure, let's do multiplayer. I'll be up for the 8-bit deathmatch. A robot named Fight, I thought that was just a roguelike, not a Metroidvania. Well, I'll find it. I know it's available on GOG. Ah, thank you, engine. Okay, why did it pull me to the right like that? It pulled me straight into the spikes. Was it due to the weapon respawner? That's nice. Man, this section's kind of painful to get through. That's my bad for paying not enough attention. That's death number 607. Better than last time, I suppose. See, what's trying to pull me to the right? Oh, that thing. I didn't see it for all this time. That explains a ton. I tend to be more worried about weapon respawners. That's why I didn't see it. That's cool. Terraria would be cool, but that'd probably be a multi-episode stream or something. Game mode, we can do both. I really need to play the original Dark Souls series, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and some of the inspirations like the Surge before I go and play the Elden Ring. I feel that's more necessary for me to fully appreciate it. Same thing on the Metroidvania front. I love Metroidvanias, but I never technically finished Super Metroid or Fusion. Nor have I actually played Symphony of the Night. One of these days I need to go back and play those games and finish them on stream. Let's see. Thank you. That was scary. Thankfully, like all the patio stages for the past year or two, checkpoint density is on point. Oh boy. I never got the timing of this down. Except when jumping under it for some reason. We made it to the end. I'd label the stage as being normal by Lipatio standards. Get me. Let's try this again. Sure thing, Snivy. First, standard, then chaos. That's smash. How do you not get past any of the areas following the morph ball? The bombs are really easy to get afterwards. Well, prettier and I'd say more advanced and replayable, but sure, I'll play Robot Named Fight eventually. And yeah, Death Cells is not a Metroidvania in my book. Stat distribution? Alright, definitely recommended for more skilled players, but thankfully not as difficult as the other things. Alright, give me 1 minute to switch back to the other mod. We're back here. There's only really 2 or 3 directions to go after getting the bombs, YouTube. But, I can see why people don't like Metroidvanias or wouldn't like as much, but... Sure thing, Slash. I will cover it right at the end of this then. So in about an hour. Thing is, I don't like to use you as a gauge for how difficult things are, seeing your previous experiences. Alright, let me just do a quick check then. Robot named Fight. Oh, it says it's a Metroidvania roguelike as well. Huh. Let's see, is it... Oh, wait a minute. I completely screwed up my... Sorry, Jaden. I confused a robot named Fight with Hard and Slash. That's why I got this screwed up. A robot named Fight is definitely a Metroidvania. It's the other game that is a counterpart to Crawl or... something. Let me see if I get the name. Never mind. Okay, definitely add it to the list then. Sorry about that. This is what happens when you pay that much attention to hundreds of different indie titles in development, or etc. You end up confusing stuff together. Kirby and Amazing Mirror... I played that too, but... I don't really consider it a Metroidvania. I consider it more of a exploration platformer. Milky Way Wishes, however, that's closer to what I consider to be a Metroidvania. If enough people want me to play it, I'll play it, perhaps even multiplayer too. I have some issues with it, but... Sixth up is Jolt Man MMRL by TS Yoshi, 30 plays, score 12. Oh no. Yep, using the link cable, up to 4 players at a time. Although I don't quite recommend it unless you like lag. If you do decide to play it on an emulator, please turn on overclocking. I'm not saying Amazing Mirror is bad, but it's not as tight of an experience that I wish it was. Like, also my expectations. I was expecting something like Milky Way Wishes Expanded Edition. What I got was an exploration-based version of a GBA Kirby game. Which was fun and all, but it could be so much better. Maybe I'll come back to that idea. I mean, we now have a fully fledged 3D Kirby game coming out in the near future. So give it time. And seeing how they refined the design in the 3DS titles, Return to Dreamland, and Star Allies, it makes me even more excited. Also, they fixed the issue with... Well... Let me rephrase my statement. The Kirby games being easy is not a design issue, it's deliberately designed that way. Return to Dreamland and the future games resolved this thing and added more avenues for more difficult play. Especially Return to Dreamland. It's one of the first few Kirby games which I'd actually consider to be a decent challenge without going into the extra modes. Or even going into some of the collectibles, because some of the stages are not exactly pushover. They're not pushovers. The Great Cave Offensive is not a Metroidvania at all. I'm referring to Milky Way Wishes. That's the one where you gain abilities over time. The Great Cave Offensive is fine and all, but it's more of a treasure hunt. Hey there, Luigi. Welcome to the stream. It has been a while. He's even in your dreams. Ow. That's the one I was referring to, YouTube. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. The first true 3D action platformer for Kirby. In a traditional vein. You know, when Kirby 64 came out, I was pretty hyped to see whether the next, or the game after it, Kirby game, would be a fully fledged 3D one. Unfortunately, it took about 20 years, but we got there. Don't worry, Snivy. In a few years, they'll be known as Luigi 10,000. How is that relevant, YouTube? The final boss doesn't matter to it. Kirby is older than most of us, in fact. Maybe I should play Kirby's Adventure in the future. The first, I guess, Kirby game which set up the formula. Take all the breaks you need, Luigi. The past few years have been a beating. Nonetheless, I think the arenas are a brilliant thing introduced in the Kirby series all the way back in Superstar, or was it earlier? A nice bonus challenge for more experienced players. Which is something that was desperately needed, especially with the baby's first platformer attitude. Yeah, either will do. Like I said during the Kirby's Dreamland Let's Play, Dreamland feels like a prototype for the Kirby series, not exactly the first game, even though it actually is the first game. It's strange at that. Okay, I've run out of levels on the queue. Well, looping around at least. Let me double check. I have your level TS, so I'll loop back to that. Oh, let's see. Actually, Lipatio takes priority first. Let's see. Sure thing, Slash. 7-Dop is level 43. Seven-Dop is level 43 Attack Bomb series by Orlando Masaru, 8th place score of 2. The more you play these stages, the more you get a gauge on the level creators and their design philosophies. We already technically had a return of Marks back in Star Allies. Poor start. Down there is of course music. Whenever you see a checkpoint in these stages, and there's a ladder nearby, that means music swapper or character swapper. Oh, frats. I'll take a look, Slash. Let me just finish this and I'll check. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Is what I was gonna say if I didn't have this. Or that. Oops. Thank you, Orlando. Welcome to stream, Jim Jar. No, I'm afraid he hasn't. I'm using a mod. It's alright. As more people join the channel, it'll become a bit tighter. That's why I recently restricted birthday games for just frequenters. Hopefully I'll be able to get Pixel Boys out of the way. This mod isn't complete, by the way. There are a few animations which are missing. If this was Mega Man 4, this would be more hazardous because the moving platforms can go through the spikes. I like this more than Orlando's previous stage, but not by much. I like it because it's more action-packed. It's better than their earlier fare, but that's not really saying as much. I don't have a grinder, so I'll ignore it. When in doubt, skull it out. I totally expected there to be a key down there. Anyways, off to the shop. See, grabbed most of everything. I don't have enough for all the characters, but I don't care. In fact, compared to the last stage, it was a bit more excessive what I could purchase. Yeah, your stage is currently my favorite stage of the episode. It was tricky at a few spots, but overall, fun challenge. It must be a remotely controlled shop, or an automated one. Anti-Eddy. Or anti-auto. Wouldn't anti-auto be called manual then? Shower tots. If Wily built anti-Eddy, he might as well build manual. Yeah. In a future fan game, if we ever play on the Wily side, I want to see a shop owner be manual, or Manuel, if you want to make it even more punnier. Okay, Slash didn't submit a level before, so I'll cover it now if I didn't cover it already. I never covered it. Good, let's do it then. A-Dop is Triple Trouble by SlashZX. 22 plays and a score -2. We were joking on during that Let's Play of calling Anti-Eddy Eduardo. This was made back in 2018, and -2 isn't that bad to be honest. It's still close to 0. Whoa, that's kind of... I wouldn't place a pit right there as you're falling. Yeah, I'm going with this. Ah. If only I was better, I could sneak in. I mostly use the Weapon Capsule series as filler. Right now, Orlando's levels have taken that role on. Although compared to Weapon Capsule, they're more memorable and more enjoyable, to be honest. Less boilerplatey and repetitive. Whoa! Why hello there, Eduardo. Why hello there, Hammer Joe. I just noticed it up there. Hang on. Well, this sucks. Am I going backwards? Yep, that's the counter weapon energy. Added by red. Pretty handy. I'm guessing that upper round is going backwards, so I'm not taking it. I wouldn't downvote this stage, it's perfectly fine. I have only a few issues with it with the placement of some of the enemies, or rather some of the pits, but otherwise nothing too problematic, I suppose. Oh, that was an awesome speedrunning. This is all doable with the other characters, but it's more fun as base. Faster and easier. Oh, it leads to a secret. I wouldn't call your levels easy per se, but they're on the easier side. And I don't mind easier stages either. Not every Mega Man stage has to be difficult. Whoa! I just wish there was a reason box on the downvote, saying whether you downvoted either because you didn't like the stage or because you thought it was badly designed. Or rather, you didn't think it was fun or you thought it was badly designed. Oh boy. As you know, I tend to be nicer to games and levels. I mostly do the same with YouTube as well, Iwumi. Yeah, comment threads would be handy. They are part of WebMega's website, but the game itself, not quite. I get why, but because of space limitations. You're actually, in terms of scores, you tend to be even nicer than me, Jaden. I don't blame you. especially in the earlier Mega Man series. Don't feel bad for using it. As long as you have fun, it's fine. Well, there's a more logical reason why they don't want it. Server space. Then again, WebMecha's website supports it, so, many days I wonder if I'm too nice to games and levels. Then I realized, wait, there's already enough people who are rather harsh to stages. There's already enough negativity in the game criticism review space. I don't wish to add to it. I want more positivity, or controlled positivity, I guess. I'm still negative to a few games, more than a few, but I won't be too harsh. Oh, I can also be pretty harsh too. See what happened to that one game featured in the Sage which had the terrible rain effects, which were fixed, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, I'd give this a thumbs up. It's nothing too spectacular, but nothing horribly bad. I tend to be harsh when there's really bad level design, or the game suddenly expects you to pull off something you barely had any practice for, and it just threw it at you with no warning and no justification. Or, of course, if something is really anti-accessibility. Even then, I tend to be a bit more lenient or flexible. Oh, unlimited. Yeah, play Rookie on that. Eventually I want to redo the LP with much better sound quality. Wizard and Saga is one of those things which, as I said, would be better if it was a visual novel, or a very story-based platformer, or an adventure game. In fact, I think it'd be better if it's an adventure game or a visual novel. We can sort of have a boss fight at the end, but okay, what was up here? I see, it's the boss's weakness. But of course, once I get it, I have to backtrack all the way down, hit the checkpoint again in order to keep it. Actually, no, there's only one checkpoint there, isn't there? So, I have to get this, go all the way over here, past the checkpoint, survive all the way to the end here in order to keep everything, so it's kind of harsh. I don't blame you. Mega Man, in general, is kind of a harder series. I know I tend to say some of these levels are for regular skilled or adequately skilled players or average skilled players, but if you're a newcomer to the series, it doesn't hold your hand as much as some of the other games. In some ways it's easier than, let's say, Mario, but in other ways, yeah. That's something to keep in mind when I scale these levels in terms of difficulty. I'm assuming you played already a few games before, but if you didn't, just rate it up one. One more secret? And trust me, Jaden, if I didn't quality controls the games I choose to play on stream, we'd see a lot more stinkers. Remember the document I sent you a few days ago? Before Monday? A lot of those games I won't feature on stream because, to me, they're not high quality enough. Okay, where's the secret? And now we have all this stuff down here. Proto Man kind of gets... well, he doesn't get the short end of the stick. He's super powerful. He's just worse at platforming. Ah, the end. Okay. So at the end of the stage, there's the sea tank. Is one of these walls fake? How do you access it? Unless something teleports into here. Oh, the drillers. I see. I should have known. Clever. I didn't Let's Drive it earlier. If you wish, you can see that to prepare yourself. It does some neat things in terms of difficulty for a precision platformer. Okay, I think Snivy set the stage. Let me check. Ah, it is. Okay, let's do this then. Ninth up is Electric Heights Towers of Chaos by Towers of Chaos. 19 plays and a score of 1. No kidding, they were only used in Napalm Man stage and one other stage. And there they couldn't even drill to the ground. They are better utilized in a GB game. I know I don't have this, but I'm grabbing it anyway. Whee! Don't you like it like that? Once again, let me know if the volume of the game is too loud. This certainly is a tower. Ow. Ow. Why did I get knocked off that? Smelter and Demon's Turf? So close. Hey Cynesk, welcome to the end of the stream. Or close to the ending. We're not quite there yet. Somehow I got a key of that game, so I'm playing it. Wart. Oh yeah, Megaman Creation. How many years ago has it been? That's nice. Whoa. Oh, okay. Definitely not a free tank. I know I complain a lot about free tanks. This isn't one of them. Yeah, definitely a decent farming spot. Too bad this game doesn't have bolts. I hope this is the final one of this. First one was fine, but now it's becoming kind of samey. Going through platforms suspended over mid-air. It's fine to have RMs with the same names. Yeah, I still want W tanks as well. See ya! W tanks refill the weapon energy of one weapon. In some games they refill the weapon energy of all weapons, but in the recent titles, a W tank will only refill the weapon energy of one special weapon. It's handy because what if you want to give the player the ability to refill some of their weapons, but not all of them at once? Also, you can only carry up to one M tank. No info on 1.8 other than a few things. Oh, that's cool. I know that Aeon Drive, I'm gonna call it Aeon. I know it's actually called Ion, but I'd rather call it Aeon. That aside, I know Aeon has a dedicated speedrunner fan base, so it'll be interesting. Tenth up is DKC on Megaman Maker Style Easy Normal by Lipatio, 94 plays and a score of 41. Indeed, it's also a better balancing mechanism. M-tanks are supposed to be super powerful, refilling everything, and they're supposed to be rarer. So if you can give players the ability to place down W tanks, you can give a different reward that isn't as valuable, but still really handy. Tell that to fans of X+. And I've decided I'll re-record the final episode slightly so I don't screw up the ending a bit. I think I kinda glitched out the ending a bit when I streamed it for Smelter, specifically during the final battle, where the volume balancing got kinda screwy. And based off of the final, just before the final boss, I honestly believe that the game was supposed to have 4 armors, the final one being a fire armor, but it was cut due to time restrictions. Sure, why not? We'll swap. Aquatic ambience? Minecart. We had the forest, well, jungle japes, the water stage, now the minecarts. We even have the rats. Hopefully we have a DLC, perhaps a hard mode. Stop go station? Yeah, this is totally stop and go station. This is the temple stages. Is this the jungle stages now? Forest stages now? Oh, thank goodness it works that way. It's a recreation of some of the highlights of it. Like some of the major stage teams and whatnot. Treetop levels. Oops. Whoops, I should have just... The barrels. I'm waiting for the polluted water, the cave stages, and the mechanical stages, and of course the ice stages. I'm waiting for a blizzard to show up. Should have known that. Green is safe, pink is deadly. What about blue though? Safe. That's the final one. I'm assuming Base is a stand-in for Diddy, whereas Proto is DK. Oh. That makes a lot more sense. Now time for the inside ice stages. Every single major level trope of DKC1 is being represented here. Favorite soundtrack? I suppose it'd be... Seven, followed by 6, and Base, and maybe one other title. Here comes the factory stages. Too bad we don't have Fearful Factory playing here. Or rather, Fear Factory. Indeed, Cyan. It's pretty much everyone. I'm not sure if any are missing, in fact. Oh yeah, the last team you represented, if this is accurate, should be the Pirate team, where we fight K. Rool. Wait, that's it? We didn't have the cave section. Well, actually we did have the cave section, because in the first game, the cave section was tied with the minecart in terms of teams. Unfortunately, we did not end with the ship. We just ended at the end of the factory. Aww. Kind of a shame. 0.29 energy? That's because it's 0.29 uses. Definitely the easier stage by Lipatio, but still, I give it a thumbs up. Thank you. So overall, out of the 10 levels I covered in this stream, my favorite one would be Learn the Magnet Beam by Little Mac, with an honorable mention going to Team Area Enemy Working Together by Jinox74. Compared to last week, level quality was a bit higher, some interesting things, and we ended with a nice, pleasant one here. We technically do have the minecarts with the cave section, as I said, but we don't have minecarts here. Well, we do have carries, but I get the point. Alright, give me one moment. Alright, before moving on to art, there's one thing I want to showcase. Alright, that's definitely a cooler rework of Saber Man. Although the original Saber Man was already fine, this makes it even better. It almost makes him seem like he's a fortress boss. Second, that was a cool outro animation. Definitely points for you get points for originality. Good job. Oh, Megaman Next Remix. That'll be a joy. Okay, what is... Anyways, you know what time it is. It is time for the art showcase. She can turn into an actual cougar. Interesting. Hey there, Freddy. Neat. A Kane Tyra Ultimate Maid. Sonic Storm. Josh Wald in Fire Emblem Heroes. He was actually one of my favorite characters in 8. Cool Myrmidon. That's a nice art. I guess this is him as an assassin, which was one of his promotions. Yeah, that's the thing you sent me earlier. Neat ties. Akane. Don't worry, Amumi. Feel free to correct me with the pronunciations. I'll continue to butcher it a few times until I get corrected again later. I'm doing art right now. Nice. I know it's a bit rough, but it's certainly better than my art. Beyond Danganronpa, a past of despair and a future of hope. Or it should be Danganronpa Beyond. Oh, that's cool. Hang on. Okay. All this feature part of it, this technically would fall more under gaming or art, but I will showcase at least a few seconds of it. And it's by the original creator of Spark. Neat. Floodman. You know, if they're the same pose, I would suggest putting them on the same page, or same image. There's so much white space that's being wasted here. Sequel Wars box art. Chibi edition. I mean, the arms look fine, but Mega himself looks a bit too chibi. I'll cover episode Red alongside the other power portion in a few weeks. Castle Boss. It's... you know what it is. In any case, this marks the end of the art showcase. Thanks to everyone who either submitted a level to me, or art, or participated in the chat. It's because of your continued support why I continue to stream and produce content for this channel. Thank you. If you're enjoying this series, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they always help out the channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, and join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all either in the meme stream showcase, or tonight, tomorrow, or in future streams. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.